What's up, guys? Six Radic here with another look at some of the figures we got this week. Today we're looking at the Street Fighter 03 or Alpha 3 Sagat figure from Storm Arena. Now this is the orangish, reddish shorts version. I'm hearing it's orange and it's red. Some places it looks red to me. That looks orange. I don't know. Anyway, so this is a rare variant that came out last week. It was limited to 200. Was it last week or the week before? I don't know. It was a week or so ago. They were limited to only 200, and I was able to grab one on the day. It's so funny how this works. So I'm normally off on the summers, but I've been working for the summer program, and my butt is up at 6 in the morning. And anyway, there was some Facebook groups or some, on the groups of Storm Arena. One gentleman who lives in Hong Kong or China and those areas, and he actually was able to obtain some of these. He just put a post out. Not even like 10 minutes that it's been up, and I saw it, and he was selling them. This one was $90 plus shipping, and I was like, yes, I want them. So I instantly got it, and it shipped, and it came last week. So I got a good deal on it, considering that eBay is showing $200 for them. And I'm not trying to grab characters or figures just for the fact of it being rare, or the fact of the matter is that I want to have FOMO and I want to be better than everybody, and I'm not trying to brag on anything. But it was really cool that I was actually able to grab him and not pay $200. I still haven't to this day haven't paid that much money for Storm Arena, even though Yellow Ken was a little bit pricey. But luckily with him, I got him with something else, so it kind of balanced out a little, not too much. But yeah, I mean, this Storm Arena, these freaking variants of different. I mean, it's the same figure initially, but different colors in terms of their clothing. This guy, he has the red shorts. Actually look a little orange to me, but I had to get them. And of course, this weekend is Evo, so I'm gonna try my best to get the other variant of this guy, which is in the yellow shorts. Yeah, this is crazy. Someone take away my credit card, lock my bank account. Need to stop, right? There's also going to be the variant of another Dan and another Charlie. But my eyes are on Sagat, so I'll probably grab all three. But because, like I said, if you don't get them right away and you don't want to pay eBay prices, I mean, there's no point in grabbing them anyway. So here we are. Anyway, so here's the packaging. It looks really, really cool. Of course, you see the standard box. Of course, in Hong Kong, or it is Street Fighter Alpha is known as Street Fighter 03. So here's it. He's got the Visism, and you can see the figure inside. Like I said, it looks more orange than red, but when we get him out, we'll look at it closely. Got the character in the front. So. And then in the back, you have the cross-sale, or not the cross-sale, what am I saying? Different poses that he can have. I mean, Sagat is one of my favorites, especially in this line. So, very much looking forward to opening this guy. So, we'll get him out, packaging, and a closer look at the Sagat from Storm Arena. Like I said, the variant, orange-red variant, we'll just say that. We'll be right back. All right, big boy Sagat out of the packaging, looking super cool. Now, if you already seen my reviews on the other Sagats, or if you already own the other ones, this one basically is just a repaint, just like the other ones of Ryu and Ken. Unless you're a crazy completionist like me, like I want to complete all of them, you're gonna actually go all out. Now, of course, the differences between this one and the other ones is basically the color of the shorts, and actually the skin is a lot lighter on this one. So let's go ahead and get a closer look of this bad boy, big boy. Here I have the alternate head sculpt on him already. I kind of was playing with it already. So he has that grinning face. I mean, it's the same as the other ones, I believe. Yeah, it looks the same, right? Yep. So, so you know, he has that patch and then the scar in his eye, looking super mean. So like I said, the skin is a lot lighter tone than the other two. I'm trying to think if the white one is darker. I think the white one is darker. Yeah, we'll get all three out in a minute to see, but this one looks really nice. And like I said on the shorts, at first I thought it was red, but as I'm looking at, especially with the light, there are actually orange with green. And I haven't played with him on the game for a minute, so I'm not too sure if that's accurate. Like it was looking like red, but I like I said, it looks. I mean, I'm seeing orange. But still, nonetheless, I mean, look at his big old muscle legs and everything. They really kind of exaggerated on this guy. But the straps are, I'm trying to see if they're as white as the light short one. Let's see. Nope, it's a little, there's a little darker hinge to it. So it's not, I'm trying to see if it's the same as the other ones. No, that's darker. So yeah, this is a different color also on the straps too. They're kind of like a bluish haze on top, like as you can see. So, you know, super cool, awesome, you know. And like I said, if you have the other ones, you basically kind of know what they come with. Here's the original head sculpt. I can get it out. So, original head sculpts. You know, and then he does come with his alternate hands, the claw, the claw. Remember the claw from Liar? Get the claw, the claw hands that he has normally. Really pretty, really nice. I think, you know, this color is good. Yeah, like I said, I can see the blue U on that. And then his he does have the fireball effect. I think the fireball effect I think was also part of the other Sagat. Yeah, I think the first one had the leg one, right? And then I might get it mixed up, but yeah, this one has the tiger shot effects on here. So if you have the other one, you know. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the other ones out so we can look at them all side by side. But that's all it comes with, so, you know, if you are a completionist like me, you'll know. All right, so let's go ahead and bring out, my favorite one is this white version, or the tan shorts. As you can see, the color, big difference on the color. This one's darker. You got a tan, and then you got mainly more just white on the straps and everything. So, and then here's the first version that came out, and as you can see, they're all different shades. Like this is kind of like the normal shade, this is the darker shade, and this is the güerito shade, the white shade, I could say. But yeah, they all different, you know. I mean, they're all different. I mean, in terms of the colors, you got more of the gray here, of course, mainly white, and then the bluish haze on those. So the Evo tournament has already started. So they're gonna have an exclusive yellow shorts version, and I think this color is the same from the yellow shorts. I think. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that. So I'm gonna try to get them on Image Anime. Hopefully I can get those, him, the other Dan, and the other Nash, the other colors. Hopefully I can get all three up at the same time. Hopefully. I don't know how much of a big demand that's gonna be. These figures are very in high demand. Storm Arena has been doing so. I mean, it would make more sense if you released them regular with different colors, and make more money, but I don't know how that works, you know. Back to this guy, you know, he is super rare. When I posted the picture on one of the Facebook groups, they're calling, oh, now you're in the club 200, because, you know, this is only 200 pieces of this have been released. So I'm thinking it's the most rarest, and like I said, I'm very happy that I was able to see that message and grab him. You know, some people will be like, we should have kept him in the box, and in 3 or 4 years he'll be worth $400. But like I said, I don't collect to make money. Like I don't need to do that. I just, you know, I'm not thinking, you know, okay, 10 years from now, how much money am I gonna get, you know? I mean, as long as I take care of them and maybe keep the box, and if I decide to sell them, you know, I decide to sell them and see where it goes. But I just keep collecting. So let's go ahead and get this guy up. Well, yeah, let's just get him standing up now to get my final thoughts, because, you know, he's pretty badass. I really like Sagat. The only thing I don't like, and a lot of people complain, is this part. I think I kind of overlooked it with the others, but I have to admit this is kind of bad. So, you know, if you don't do that with his knees, you know, I think it'd be all right. But come on, he can't stand normally. So look at that. I mean, this is freaking awesome. Like, he looks exactly like he would in the video game. Like look at that. Like, I'm just like, wow. Like, just to have all of them, you know. I'm very like happy camper, because these are badass. Like, I'm not gonna put Jada down. Jada, is it Jada? I think they did a superb job with their figures, but, you know, when Storm Arena came into the ring, it's like they're just a game changer. And looking at Evo, and I think Balrog was there, and Zangief were on display. Oof. It's a game changer. I mean, especially when you bring out a character that they've already released, Jada's already released. It's a game changer. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, all I know, this is a pretty badass figure. Only way you're going to get them is on eBay or Mercari. And the prices I've seen so far is up to $200. So it is what it is. You know, if you don't jump on it quickly, you know, you don't. Now, you don't necessarily have to have them. For me, if I never got them, I'd be happy with this guy, to be honest. I'm glad I was able to get this one. But, you know, I'm happy I got this one. Hopefully I can grab the Evil version. So, I mean, it's kind of insane. It's like, I noticed that I kind of like put a halt on JoJo Classified. I'm not getting all of them like I normally do. And I'm concentrating on this, and I'm concentrating on Mondo. So anyway, what do you guys think of the line? Do you prefer the different colors? Does it frustrate you? I mean, it does frustrate me a little bit, because I have to, you know, if I missed it, I missed it, you know. And is it worth for me to spend $200 on eBay? I might. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know, you know. But yeah, so like I said, the only way you can get this is eBay. So let me know what you guys think of these figures. Are you excited about the next ones? Like, what do you think? Like, the thing about it is, Jada's gonna definitely compete with Storm Collectibles, because their Street Fighter Alpha figures are coming out very soon. So this is gonna be interesting. Now, will I get those? Probably not. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments, and until next time, we will see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen,
make sure you like, share, and subscribe.